What's up, y'all? I'm Emil Ennis Jr. back here with Clever News. And long gone are the days where celebrities could get away with mistreating fans, but some celebrities have quickly learned the hard way that every bout of bad behavior almost always ends up online. And boy, does this viral TikTok trend expose some serious tea. So while in the midst of quarantine, many people have turned to social media platforms like TikTok for some added entertainment over the past few months. But all thanks to one Manhattan hostess named Julia Carolyn, a new TikTok trend was born back in July in which she exposed A-list celebrities who were rude, bad tippers, or in some cases, genuinely kind to her and the rest of the restaurant staff. So Julia's two-part videos gained so much traction on TikTok that Hailey Bieber even responded to her video and apologized if she ever came across as rude. Now clearly this type of insider scoop is the content that fans live for, and I'm not gonna lie, I too couldn't help but click on the videos to see what all the fuss was about. Now fast forward a few months later when 20-year-old musician Kat Lee posted a video to TikTok taking a whole different approach on the celebrity dirt content.
Does anybody have any wicked random celebrity beef?
Kat asked fans to chime in on their own cringy celeb experiences just before admitting that she and Bob Saget have had beef since 2013. She said, quote, "I've talked about this before, but just trust me on the fact that we have never been on good terms with each other. We have always been in a fight. We have always been arguing." Although Kat didn't go into detail about why these two don't see eye to eye, she also revealed that he's gone so far as to block her on Instagram twice, and they have just never gotten along. This video in turn opened the floodgates for people to chime in with their own unpleasant experiences with celebrities, like one user named Rachel, who recalled her unpleasant interaction with Kendall Jenner while attending the same high school. Rachel explained that this run-in with Kendall happened about 30 minutes before a high school football game as she was standing in the bleachers waiting for a friend when this happened.
And instead of going around me or saying excuse me, she just stood next to me and glared at me, and then I turned to her and waited for her to say something, and she never did. So I moved out of the way and said, "You're excused." And then she looked at me up and down, scoffed, and then walked away.
Another fan claimed that Anna Kendrick was anything but kind to her while she was working as an event planner at a restaurant while 7 months pregnant. The user named Teresa explained that the entire cast of Pitch Perfect came into the restaurant after filming the first movie.
Didn't know who any of these people were at the time. Walk up to the table to greet them, welcome them, ask them if they needed anything. And Anna Kendrick looks me up and down. She looks down at my belly, looks up at me, smirks, completely ignores me, like I didn't even speak.
Teresa said that everybody else at the table was so nice and that some of the cast even rubbed her belly. Unfortunately, Anna was not one of them. Now, a TikTok user named Sarah claims that she's still a diehard stan of Ariana Grande, but she told the story about the time that she came across Ari and her brother Frankie Grande making YouTube videos of Broadway musical skits when she was about 10 to 11 years old. Sarah revealed that she and Ari would actually message each other back when YouTube Messenger was a thing, but revealed some not so great news about a time when she messaged Ari and wasn't exactly met with a welcoming response.
Well, I ended up telling her I was a huge fan of her skits. I thought they were cute, and she ended up being really freaking mean to me in our messages.
She later confirmed that it was, in fact, Ariana who sent the messages when a few years later, a show called Victorious came out, and what do you know? Keep in mind, Sarah did add that this all could have been a dream, so there's a pretty good chance this entire situation didn't even happen. Now, unfortunately, TikTok user Rebecca Quinn wasn't dreaming when she and her friends completely bagged on the Jonas Brothers, not knowing that Joe Jonas was standing right behind her. Rebecca recalled when she and her friends were walking to class in Hollywood back in 2012, aka a simpler time, when they walked past the Pantages Theater as they were advertising a Joe Bro concert.
So I said, right, I thought everybody grew out of their Jonas Brothers phase back in 2005. Jonas Brothers suck. I turned around and there was Joe Jonas. He had heard the whole thing.
Rebecca went on to leave a message for Joe saying, quote, "Joe, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Please know that my iTunes library at the time consisted of 70% Jonas Brothers. I just wanted to be a part of the cool kids for once." It seems Niall Horan was also looking for some validation when he posted a fiery response to a fan who wrote on an Instagram photo of the band, "I love Louie." TikToker and 1D stan Tori Kelly recalled the moment Niall legitimately made her cry for 2 days when she was 12 years old.
And I got a reply on that comment. I wasn't expecting one, but I got one. From none other than Niall. Jealous old Niall. Well, mad that I didn't say I love Niall. I said I love Louie. You know what he said? What the actual He replied to my comment with what the actual
So maybe Niall was just craving a little extra love from a diehard fan, but we'd like to think he didn't mean anything totally harmful by his quick Twitter fingers. And finally, rather than a fan spilling the tea on a celebrity, Trisha Paytas revealed her negative encounter with Tyra Banks when she was asked to be a guest on the Tyra Banks show under false pretenses, and even accused Tyra of insulting her hair. Trisha revealed that producers from the show told her that the episode was all about being yourself and loving yourself, but unbeknownst to her, it was all about taking your hair extensions out and showing off your real hair. She also detailed her time on set when producers took off her expensive hair extensions and her nails without really running that by her or her team. Aside from having a horrible experience, Trisha recalled Tyra's bad attitude toward her, which came as quite a shock considering Trisha was sought out by Tyra's producers to come on the show.
Beefus with Tyra because she was extremely rude for no reason. She told me my hair was fried. She was like telling the producers to get me off the stage. I didn't belong on her show. She didn't want me on her show. And to top it all off, they used me and didn't pay for my plane ticket home.
Celebrity or not, this all just goes to show that people might remember a positive interaction, but they will always remember a negative one. Moral of the story, be kind to everyone you meet. Oh, and also, anything you say can and will make it onto the internet, so do with this warning as you will, my friend. But for more cringe-worthy celeb behavior, you can click right over here to watch another clever video. Then be sure to let me know which of these encounters you were most surprised to hear down in the comment section below. And I'm curious to hear if you have your own cringe-worthy celeb encounter to share. I'm your host, Emil Ennis Jr. You can find me on Instagram at Emil Ennis Jr. And I'll see you soon right back here on Clever News. Bye, guys.